What is going on, everybody? We are back for our second matchup of the Saturday Night Rocket League debut. We have another banger on the stream. Got some more defending champions coming at you here with the Gravelords, looking to defend their title from season three, taking on the Panthers, who have a little bit of a different look on the roster this season. And a quick before I introduce my co-cast here, I got to give a quick shout out to Squirrel for the 2 month sub with Prime. Much love there for the resub. So thank you for that. And yeah, let's get into this one by the one, the only C Money from the Wyverns. What's going on, C Money?
Just spending another Saturday here with my lovely Nemesis family.
Of course, Simone, of course. It's always good to be back. It's always good to be joined by you here for this one. And yeah, we're heading to the rival league here, where it's going to be an interesting matchup. Sorry, I want to backtrack a little bit on the stream voting that you guys just voted for. Looks like Melons versus Rooks has won the poll for the first one. So that will be one of the matches we get on stream. And we'll have to see what the second one's going to be. The next stream voting will be in between this matchup and then our last match, Gravity versus Pinnacle, which is a Titan matchup. So if you want to get more vote or get your votes in for the next stream match, be ready for the next intermission. But we got this matchup coming our way. See Money, a new look roster for these teams. For actually both of these teams, Gravelords not returning anyone from their roster from last season. Astronistic has gone over to Lightspeed this season. They have Kaio, Zap, Steel Iron, and Goblin Doink. And the Panthers, they're almost a completely different roster as well, with Knight and Magma moving up to the Titan League. They have Ares, Icon, and Cajun Miller. So this is this is going to be an interesting matchup where I don't know if we know what is going to happen at all.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting for sure, and I'm very excited because these are mostly well-known names around here. So it's good to see them. I'm excited. I was rooting big for Steel Iron last year when I first casted one of his games. So, but I didn't really follow on that too much, which I'm big bad for that. But I'm excited to see his improvements from probably an early stream last season to an early stream this season. So it's exciting for that. And then obviously Icon, well known for his season 2 performance, and KO's always been a big name. Zap. So I'm definitely excited to see this matchup, as these are some bigger names around the Nemesis Discord.
Yeah, you talked about Kaio, who's been pretty much around Nemesis, I believe since season one, at least season two. He played on my team, our rival in season two. I remember that. And Zap is a season one champion from the Samurai in the Challenger League, so always good to see him as well. And Steel Iron, he has also been around for a little bit in Nemesis, so we've seen his name quite a bit. But then, on the other side, you have Icon, who's kind of been a big name around Nemesis for the first couple of seasons. He's staying on the Panthers roster here, but besides Cajun Miller, who they just picked up, I don't know who Ares is, and they don't have a third on their roster at the moment. And rumor on the street is what I heard from Icon is that they're struggling to find anyone from their entire org to play this match right now.
I mean, they might have to just dig really, really deep and suck it up with a prospect, so we don't see an FF on the first Saturday Night Rocket League of Season 4 here. But that's definitely very unfortunate. I have felt the burden of having 3 people on your roster before. Scheduling with some other teams definitely can't be the greatest, but in this situation, it's just very unfortunate, being our Saturday night's pretty well set up for you, at least in my opinion, for most of the games. For most people, it works pretty well.
Yeah, well, it usually does, and it looks like I'm looking at the chat right now. It looks like they are getting a sub, and this could be very interesting. I see Cliffs in the Jaguars general chat, a prospect player who might be subbing up here into the rival league matchup. That's my brother actually, Cliffs there, who's going to be subbing up. Looks like they have Icon and Cajun Miller in the call right now. So things have gotten spicy, and the channel points, a lot of them for Gravelords, but some people, Fishy threw out 5,000 for Panthers. I saw him in the chat. I think he's a little bit concerned about this one.
Yeah, I'd be a little concerned, but in some cases, it's not always the end of the world. I know of a couple people around the league that just, when they play down, they struggle with it, as they can't play above the level of the people around them, and when they play up, they seem to be doing just fine, as they're also capable of playing at that type of caliber. So it'll be exciting to see what your brother here can do if he is in fact subbing up for this one.
Yeah, he's in the call right now, so I'm assuming they're about to pull him into the lobby here in just a few moments. But it will definitely be interesting. I think that's a good point. Some people actually can play up to the caliber of a league or sometimes two above them. A lot of times, two leagues is a little bit of a stretch, but you never really know how people are going to perform until you kind of get them in this situation. So maybe Cliffs here is going to come in clutch. But we're going to have to see as we wait for them to get in the lobby. But Simone, I'll bring it to you here, knowing what we know now. Who are you taking in this matchup, Gravelords versus the Panthers?
Well, being that this is the only prediction I can make because my mod perms don't let me make predictions in the Twitch chat itself, I have to get this one right. So I think I'm going to go with Gravelords in this situation. Depending on how the series goes, what the goals look like, maybe they can get lucky, or Panthers can get lucky and get their third on before the end of the series and turn things around. But I just gotta go with Gravelords. It might be a sweep, but that's a bold statement.
Actually, I have breaking news now. I'm just staring at the Panthers comms right now, and Aries has actually joined the call. Their highest player on their roster at 1687. He is in the call, so I believe now that they actually have a chance in this one. No offense to Cliffs,
Gosh,
but
dang it.
Aries is back, and now that could that could change the series. Fishy, hold on to those points. You might be keeping them here.
Well, I'm gonna change my prediction. I really like Cajun Miller. I mean, KO's good, but Cajun Miller, he's a solid third. Icon, as much as people think he's a 1, he's a very solid 2. Just, I watched a ton of Drake's games back in Season 2. He's a very solid 2. If he's got somebody to start the offense, he's the one who drills the shots. So, it's all dependent on how good of a 1 Aries is here. A new name. But I think Panthers got this one. But I think it'll be close. I think we're going to see a Game 4, maybe a Game 5.
So you're switching around. You're switching it back now.
I'm switching. When you got all the rivals in here, I got to switch.
All right, fair enough. Well, chat here with the channel point predictions. We have a total of 27,000 points in this one for these predictions. Gravelords with 77%. Looks like the highest bettor is Genie RL, otherwise known as Valence, who has 8,900 on the Gravelords. And then Panthers got Fishy with his 5K on there. So we'll see. There's some decent returns for the Panthers here. Looks like 1-4 about return ratio for the win, and then 1 to 1.3 for the Gravelords if they're able to pull it off. But we will have to see. I think we got everyone in here, C-Money, so I think we can get them all joined up, and I think we can get this bad boy underway.
All right. You still got to... I don't hear you make predictions very much anymore, so spice things up. Throw out a prediction in here.
I don't. I like to keep my prediction under wrap. We like to keep them... I like to keep it a little bit interesting. I'm not too sure about this one. I'm going to go with the Gravelords, I think, though. I think it'll be an interesting game. I think Aries is just hopping on as well, so I think be a little bit slow for him. And the Panthers. So I'm going to go with the Gravelords, but I'm going to actually go in 5 here. I think the Panthers will put up a good fight and give us something to worry about here as they already put a shot on net, but not going to go this time. And take a look at these rosters that we talked about them just a little bit ago. We have Steel Iron, Zap, and Kaio on the Gravelords. And then on the Panthers end, we have Aries, Cajun Miller, and Icon. And so far, not much going there. There's a close opportunity, though, just a second ago for the Panthers, who almost started off with the first goal, but nothing quite yet, Simone.
Yeah, nothing quite too threatening. I've seen a good look for both sides, but it's definitely going to be a little back and forth to start. Definitely the pressure of feeling each other out on stream. You don't want to give up the first goal, let alone the whole series. So.
Yeah, it's almost a nice play there. Aries is going for the flip reset, looking for a pass, but no one is there. Is now Kyle sending this one right down in the middle, and it's going to be own goal in. I think that was Aries, and maybe that's what I was talking about, not being quite warmed up yet.
Yeah, good touch by KO there. You want to keep it off the wall. That's how you're going to get it centered. On walls are just too easy, and Aries unfortunately could not make that read too well and sent that one straight down with a nice little skinny redirect.
Yeah, I'm almost certain. He says, I didn't do that in the chat. I'm almost certain he just hopped on. So, like I said, I think it'll take him a little bit of time to warm up. I think the Gravelords will likely squeak this out, but I think as Aries and the Panthers get into it a little bit more, I think they're going to have a chance. But we will have to see as Icon taking a shot towards net. Maybe they got a chance in this one as he puts it home here, tying things up.
Yeah, that was a great hustle play by Cajun Miller to really keep that momentum going, and Icon just incredible read getting to that ball first and slotting that one in the upper 9 right outside the reach of the defense there.
And nice play and a good answer back from Icon. As now we got 1-1 here in game number 1. As Steel Iron passed one Aries, send this one up high. Icon looking for a bump there, trying to find it, but not going to go this time. As Steel Iron is going to get a nice clear down. Aries banging it across, looking to follow with it. Can't find the touch as Kaio to the corner. He's looking for a demo. Steel Iron up top. No boost to work with. Just trying to fake it out here. And this ball's just going to drop right down. And nothing's going to happen there. I think Aries might have got a bump, but a huge missed opportunity for the Gravelords.
Yeah, that was a very good opportunity and a chance. It almost looked like one of the Gravelords players, like you said, might have gotten bumped or tried to read it too soon and caused them to have an unfortunate falling out on that goal.
And another unfortunate one there is a huge passing play came across, but Kaio just missed the wide open net, slamming it against the backboard. As now they're going to look back for another opportunity. Zap into the corner. Icon taking it slow. Right to Steel Iron, who sends it high. Icon unable to make that touch. Aries going to bail him out, though. As Steel Iron turns for this one. No boost to work with, but he's able to send it back in as Cajun has to make the touch. Able to clear it away, and it's good to see Cajun Miller back here, C-Money. He's been a GM before in Nemesis, was around a lot in Season 1 and Season 2, but took a break, and it's good to see him back here playing in the Rival League and hanging around with these guys.
Yeah, I've always liked Cajun Miller. He's a good player, and he's, oh my goodness, that's a great little flick there from KO.
Yeah, Kaio here gonna just send this one in, just right past Cajun, who we were just talking about, and Aries unable to get back to that ball. Unfortunate touch there, but yeah, I do really like to see Cajun back. He took a little bit of a break from Nemesis for some personal issues, but I'm glad to have him back here. And so far, he's performing decently. I don't know how much Rocket League he's played in his spare time, but still able to hang out with the rival guys here and still keeping his team in it. 2-1 for the Gravelords. Minute 30 left in this first game.
Yeah, he's been a really good player from at least the games I've casted with him in it or streamed, and he's fun to watch, and as far as I know, he's a very wholesome man. So that's also a good quality to have. It's not always the case sometimes, but we'll leave that aside for the hub to talk about, I guess.
Yeah, is now Cajun. He's looking for something here. This ball popped up high, maybe trying to set something up. Just going to drop it nice and slow. Steel Iron and Zap going to force a double commit. Is now Icon coming back, looking for a shot, but Zap going to make the clear away. And now only a minute remaining. Gravelords holding on to a lead, but the Panthers fighting back here. Is this one across in the middle, but denied away. Aries can't get the shot on. And now only 45 seconds left, and somehow, C-Money, the Gravelords are winning here. Only 3 shots on the board, but 2 goals. And they are pretty much surviving here. And only 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, their passing plays are looking really good, and it's really working out for them when it does work out, that is. But with 3 shots and 2 goals, they're really getting the team involvement, and they're not taking unnecessary shots. It's definitely good to see from a rival. Zap gets a nice little read there off the missed backflip, it looks like.
And another one, 3rd goal on their 4th shot. Zap, just a wide open net. Cajun unable to read that one off the backboard. And 3-1 now in favor of the Gravelords. And the Panthers really going to have to look for something quick here if they're going to want a chance. This one's sent back to their corner, but Zap going to hit it away and stall some valuable time as Icon is just sent off of that ball. Aries now with a chance, got to make something happen quick as he's just getting pumped off that ball, just harassed by the Gravelords defender and Steel Iron there, and that's gonna do it here for this one. Is try to get one more, but it's gonna touch the ground, and Gravelords are gonna take game number 1.
Yeah, that was a really good showing from both teams, though. I mean, Panthers definitely started off a little slower than we would have liked with the unfortunate own goal and a couple missed touches here and there, but like you said, maybe it's just going to take them a second to get warmed up, and they'll be able to really put this one hopefully they can put this one behind them and continue up and make it an interesting series.
Yeah, and with Ares here coming in, the highest player on the roster by quite a bit, nearly 70 MMR, if I remember correctly. He's right in the middle there as a second man. Icon did a good job to start out strong here, and put the only goal in for the Panthers. But as we head into game number 2, I'll be curious to see how Ares can step up now that he's getting a little bit more warm. Hopefully not using it as an excuse as now we head into the second game. I think he's got to be decently warm. So, see money for me. I feel like this is, for the Panthers here. I mean, I think this is almost going to be a must win. I think they can come back if they go down this game. But, I mean, I feel like with Ares, Icon, and Cajun, they've got to come out strong in this one and tie the series back up.
Yeah, game 2 is definitely a must win if you didn't take the first one. And a best of 5 being put on match point is usually an insurmountable amount of pressure. So it'll be interesting to see if they can take this one and continue to thrive in this series, or if they don't take this one, if they can find some motivation to find a reverse sweep here. But
a lot of time in this one to see what they can do as this ball's popped up high. Cajun has an opportunity towards the net, but Steel Iron with the pre-jump save, able to get that one out. A great read from him as he was right in the perfect spot. And a great opportunity for the Panthers. They've had 2 of them here, and they're trying again, but Icon unable to make the touch as Kaio just patiently waiting. Cajun going to jump up for it, going to cut it off. Ares is also there. Send this one off to the side, but Zap going to clear it down. No one back in net. Kaio going to try to turn to it, pops it up high, looking for a teammate. Steel Iron off the backboard, but Ares with a nice clear and almost a great counterattack as Ares sending it down. He's looking for a counterattack of his own out of the middle, but nobody there. The Panthers just weren't quite ready for that great play from Ares.
Yeah, they definitely seem to be working out a little bit of their kinks still going into game 2, but I can say it almost looks more solid with the rotations and how they're going. I mean, minus the one offensive double commit, but their defense is looking a lot cleaner than it did last game.
And still able to hold on. 0-0 score line here. As Panthers now. Icon, he's by 2 defenders. Can he get by one more? No. Zap able to get up and in the way. As this one sent back across Ares to the corner. Can't quite find the touches. Icon popping this one up high. Zap going to make a clear out to the corner. Looking to stay with it. Icon looking for a teammate. Ares going to control. Looking for a passing play off the backboard. Dangerous ball there, but not going to go. And that's another one there. C-Money is, there's going to be a shot. Icon, but a huge save from Steel Iron yet again. Oh my goodness, the Panthers are just coming out, but Steel Iron, the defensive wall, oh my goodness, Ares is going to put it in at the angle. I'm not even sure what's going on here as these guys are going crazy.
That was just an insurmountable amount of pressure there as Panthers had all the control, all the pressure, and Ares making a very ballsy play as that was relying on the miss of Gravelords there, and he ended up getting it. And KO now turns this one around for his own goal off of his own kickoff.
Yeah, and it looks like a little bit of missed kickoff from Ares, and Kaio just sends it home, and that's a really unfortunate way to go after such a highlight reel play. Ares, it looked like he's finally getting warmed up. Tough kickoff though, and now it seemed like they had the lead there for the Panthers, but instead it's right back to a tied ball game.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this series goes. As it seems like maybe if Panthers get set up in the positions they want, they have the pressure and the skill to win this one. But if Gravelords are the faster team to the ball in situations, then it's really just going to throw Panthers for a little loop that they're not ready for.
Still tied at 1 here. Zap looking for the musty there. Gonna find a touch, but nothing quite gonna come across from it. As Cajun sends this one down. Kaio throwing that one towards his own net on the half flip. A dangerous ball as Icon trying to drop it in, but not gonna go there. It's still dangerous. Ares gonna pop it up high. Not the best touch from him. As Zap gonna clear it over Icon. Unable to connect with that boost though, as he just tries to flail in front of it. As Aries again on the offense, just waiting. Gonna hit this ball past Steel Iron. Kaio has to make the touch, and he does. Zap now. He's got a wide open net, and he is just gonna send it in. The Panthers nowhere to be found, and it's 2-1 Gravelords.
Yeah, I mean, nice clear there by KO, and unfortunate as it looks like Icon has, well, I guess he had a little boost. He used some there at the end, but not enough boost to catch back up to that ball there, sent down by Zap.
Yeah, it looked like Icon. It seemed like so far in this game, he's been definitely the first or second man, and he was trying to get up there again, but that time, he really needed to be the third man as he cheated up a little bit too far. Cajun trying to make something happen here. A bump from Aries. He couldn't quite get it through, though, as now Kaio just banging it back, and again, Icon caught out of net. Another mistake, and Kaio makes him pay once more.
I mean, that was almost a really good play by Panthers, but the quick turnaround to a counter attack right there was just too much for Icon for how far up he was.
And that was a nice outlet pass from Steel Iron, who found Kaio cheating up the field, placed it perfectly on his car, and Kaio was able to once again hit that shot. And now the Gravelords looking really strong here with only a minute remaining. Just have to hold on. Zap trying to find the touch. Not going to go this time. It's Kaio over the top of Aries. It's just Icon there. And he can't find the touch. Cajun, he's dangerous in front of the net. Going to make the clear, but Steel Iron sending it right back. Aries with a nice touch, but see money now. Final 40 seconds. And the Panthers, they have 9 shots, but only 1 goal here in this one, as they're going to have to find 2 more quickly to force overtime.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe I'm not the greatest at this. As Gravelords have shown that they can do anything that just about any other rival team could do right now, and I've really started taking it to the Panthers, and it might just be a little late here for Panthers in this one, as they only have 14 seconds to score 2.
Looking for the shot there. Not going to go this time, but at this point, it doesn't really even matter. They're just trying to find one more. Steel Iron just going to drop it in. A nice angle from him, and it's 4-1. The Gravelords just looking so strong in this one.
Yeah, I mean, great read there from Steel Iron. Nice little soft touch using them tires. Big brains out here, and that one's definitely nailing Coffin. I'm pretty sure it takes 2 seconds with nobody going for kickoff to score the goal.
Yeah, not a chance here for the Panthers in this game, as Gravelords are going to take their second game in the series, and now they're poised for the sweep here. Hopefully we don't have to get the broom emotes out quite yet in the chat, but, see money, the Panthers, they seem to have the shots, but they just haven't been able to convert.
Yeah, their offensive pressure when in the right positions and set up and ready for it is really incredible, but it's the Gravelords defense is really holding on strong, only letting up 1-9. I wish I was able to use my scoreboard, but unable to do that. But other than that, it's just a matter of creating better opportunities, I guess, as they have not been able to find the ones they're looking for in most of these situations.
Yeah, really unable to convert. They've had those opportunities, but Panthers, they're just not making them happen quite yet. But as we head into Game 3, we're going to have to see if the Panthers can fight back with their roster here. Maybe, finally getting warm. This is kind of what I was predicting might happen here, is, the Panthers might be able to get warm here. I think this is, Simon, I think if this is a point in the series where they take a game, I think this has got to be it. After the first 2 games, a lot of pressure. The Gravelords played well, but the Panthers, they were able to hold on and get a lot of shots, and they're going to get one right off the bat here. 4 seconds in, and Aries sends it home.
I mean, yeah, what a quick read and spot from Aries, and gets a nice little, I don't even know, just a straight up wall banger off that one. Full court-ish, somewhere around there.
Yeah, able to send it home, and only 4 seconds into this game, as this one is just coming right back, and another one here where the Panthers, they get a nice goal, and then they just give it right up.
Yeah, Cajun Miller, a little slow to that read there. It still went for it, couldn't quite find the touch, and with the other man cheating, it's very unfortunate that he turned up there in that situation.
Yeah, tough mistake. And now the Panthers, it just seems like every time they get something going, they are just met right back with another Gravelords great play, as this one just dropping down. Kaio has to make the touch. Send him to the side. Steel Iron Looking for a teammate. Kyo over to the side, trying to stay with it. He does. As Icon to Ares. Back to Cajun, who's going to bang it down. But Steel Iron is waiting. Cajun trying to make the touch. Steel Iron just pops it straight up in the air. Sending off to the side. Ares chasing this ball off the backboard. Looking for a teammate. Icon, he's up for it, but can't quite get to the angle on it. As he's going to bump one out of the way. And Cajun sending this one towards the net. Steel Iron, he's the last one there. That one just dropping down. Ares wide open net. He puts it home, and the Panthers take the lead.
Yeah, not really too sure here what Cajun and Icon did there to create that situation, but good follow-up by Cajun to create pressure and force Steel Iron, I believe, just to make a touch. Otherwise, that ball was going in, and unfortunately was not the touch he was looking for. And Ares with an easy cleanup on a wide-open net.
Ares really showing up here, and that's what you expect from him, being the highest player on the roster, nearly 1,700, which is the top of the rival league here. He's, I believe, listed at 1687, if my memory holds true. And he's definitely got to be the guy here for the Panthers if they're going to fight it back. But, C-Money, we've seen a lot. We talked a little bit about Cajun, and there's been quite a few balls that he's missed. As much as I love Cajun, he's made quite a few mistakes that have cost his team, and I feel like if the Panthers need anyone to step up besides Ares, it's got to be Cajun.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I've been trying not to talk about him because it seems whatever I talk about and try to hype up just gets shut down in my face. So I like Cajun, so I'm trying not to talk about him because I'm cursed.
We're all cursed, but I'm hoping Cajun can step it up a little bit here and make something happen. As Zap now, he's trying to make something happen. He sends it up high, but Ares able to get the clear out. Icon launching this one a long way. Steel Iron can't make the touch. Cajun has to go for it, and he's going to get the touch. Ares trying to camp on that backboard again. Not going to make anything happen this time. Is this ball dangerous in the midfield? Icon looking for Cajun. Unable to make the touch, though. And as we approach halfway, things have settled down just a little bit. C-Money, still some pressure on both sides, but the goals have slowed for sure here, as no one able to get one through quite yet. And Panthers hoping to hold on here and send us to Game 4 at least.
Yeah, Ares is doing a really good job on this defense right there, as he had possession of that ball almost the whole time. But the Panthers really just need to hold on and focus on keeping their third man in a good position, and I think they can take this one for sure. But so far, I'm still not too confident with 2 minutes left, as they've had the lead before. So
yeah, they're gonna have to hold on. As Steel Iron with a nice pass there, coming in for the dunk. Ares with some great reads off the back wall. Definitely showing up here, as now he's on the ball, looking to try to take it by Zap. Able to send it across. As Ares is just chasing this ball down, all of his boost used to keep this one in the zone. A nice play from him as he's just chasing this ball across the field, sending it towards the net, off the backboard, looking for the bump, but can't find it. And, maybe that's the strategy here, C-Money. Ares they're just going to let him go, let him chase this ball and see what he can do.
I mean, if you have a reactive team instead of a proactive team, having somebody that can chase and, oh my goodness, strategically play the ball as well as Ares has been doing thus far, then it's not a bad strategy to go with when you're in a do or die situation like they are now.
Yeah, it's definitely do or die, and that was a huge save from Kyo, as that could have been a backbreaker there in this game number 3. Gravelords still holding on to the lead. Has now zapped to the ceiling, going to send it by one. Ares, he's already up for it. Sending this one out all the way towards Icon, but Kyo going to make the catch. Doesn't look like he got the boost, though, as Cajun going to dive in. Only a minute remaining. Gravelords looking to tie this one up. As Zap gonna leave this one down in the corner. Icon gonna find the clear, sending it down. Steel Iron across his own net, but Ares, he's there. As Steel Iron sending it down. Zap trying to get to it off the backboard. Icon, he's got to be careful here. Gonna make the touch, but still in their zone. Gonna allow Ares, though, a chance to chase this one across the field. And only 30 seconds here, C-Money. And an opportunity now. Is this one going to go off the post? Not going to go quite in, but the Gravelords, they gotta go now, C-Money.
Yeah, they really do. They've had 2 clean opportunities. One of them, I think an unfortunate bump came out right before the pass, and that might have screwed things up. And that one wasn't quite in the position that the shooter needed it in to make the shot, as it was a little faster and a little shallow there, right up against the wall. And There we have it. That one's gonna hit the floor and round off game number 3 here and send us to a game number 4 like we've been asking for.
Yeah, I've been asking for it, and I think this is where they stepped up. I was talking about Aries, mentioned him at the get go. I know Simone, he made me make a prediction. I predicted Gravelords in 5. I thought the Panthers would fight back. They got the one game. I figured this would be the one after going down 0-2. If they were going to be anyone, it had to be game 3. They needed it to force this game 4, obviously. And now heading into game 4, I think they have quite a bit of momentum. Actually, it was a close game, and they were able to just hold on. But Simone, I think they have a little bit of something going here, and they might be able to pull it back here and force this game 5.
Yeah, the Ares ball chase strategies seemed to work out pretty well for them in the second half of that. They had some really good team plays to start off and some really fast ball play to get that one going, but I'm excited to see if they can continue that momentum with the win and not wanting to lose all the adrenaline going on in them right now to take this one to a game 5 just like you wanted. And we haven't casted it together in so long. I had to make you make a prediction.
I respect that, Simone. I like to reserve my predictions. I don't want to give away the script too much. We got to keep it on that. We got to keep the script on the down low.
Did we thus forget that I am now starting to write the script? So like my predictions are script too here. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. But we'll have to see here as game number 4 underway here on Forbidden Temple. Aries just taking it down and putting it in. Aries with the control and a beautiful shot, able to send that one in and give the Panthers a lead.
Yeah, just unfortunate for Gravelords there is they gave the highest MMR player, I won't say the best, we don't know if that's actually true, highest MMR Panther too much time on the wall and in the air there to fully set up his card control and reads and allow him to easily dunk that one into the goal there.
You know what? I'll go ahead and say it, Simone. I think he's the best one. Oh my goodness, a pump from Kaio is going to set up another counterattack goal, and again the Panthers just get counterattacked on after another great play.
Yeah, a great bump coming out from Kaio and an unfortunate double commit coming out right before that play happened is, I believe it was Icon and Cajun both jumped into the corner after that ball.
Yeah, and Aries, he was the last defender there. They've needed him to make all the plays so far, really, in this one. And with him bumped out of the way, it was an easy goal after that one for Steel Iron. And now the Panthers, once again, down a little bit in this one, going to have to try to find something and make it happen as Zap. He's by Icon. Cajun going to make the touch up as Steel Iron. This one, dangerous in front of the net. Aries, he's a little bit awkward there, going to pinch it out, but right to Kaio, who sends it in. A mistake made, and Kaio capitalizes.
For not making the initial touch, I thought that was actually a pretty clean play, as I would have started rushing the net immediately after that first mistouch. But maybe that's why I'm in prospects. But a good read from Kaio nonetheless to put that one in, and unfortunate the pre-jump save didn't come out from Icon there.
And I think Aries there, I think he was really expecting someone from the Gravelords to be up for that ball, expecting to be a little bit quicker, but that time they took it slow, and they made him pay. As now this one, sent towards the backboard. Gravelords looking for another one, and Zap is going to read it off the backboard. A great read from him as he sends it home.
I'm not sure who gave these teams what this game, but most of the mechanical plays have been on point for this one. As a great read from Zap comes off, as he was up for that one really quick and able to send it home nonetheless.
A huge read as now the Gravelords starting to turn things on here. As Aries trying to counterattack. This one out of the midfield. Zap just going to take it up to the side. Looking for the control off the backboard. Icon with the great read, able to send it out. Right to Kaio. And now this ball kind of dangerous in the Gravelord zone. Getting it by 2 defenders. Cajun back to Icon. Looking for the shot opportunity. Just a little bit high. Zap can't make the touch. Aries nowhere to be found this time. As Cajun has to challenge. Send it towards the net. Could be dangerous. It might be on, and it is. Cajun puts it home, bringing the Panthers back within 1.
Yeah, I mean, great heads-up play by Cajun as he really just bum rushed this ball, and fortunate for him it was on target as KO was not expecting it and could not get up in time to make that touch and slots it bottom right there.
Yeah, nice play from Cajun, able to dunk it over the top, and now 3-2, 3-2 in favor of the Gravelords. Panthers still with a lot of life in this game number 4. Hoping to come back and pull off the reverse sweep as Aries sending it down. A demo comes out from Aries. He's trying to get in the way. He's going to bump another one. Zap with control, though. Able to send it a long way, and Cajun makes the touch on the back wall. Trying to get another, but Icon going to help him out. This one popped up. Icon trying to send it down. Kaio waiting for it. Aries with the block. Not going to go this time as it pops up high. No one jumping at all as Cajun has to go for that one. This one off the backboard. Zap making the clear. Looking out for Kaio. Might be looking for a pass, but not going to go this time. And now C Money, 2 minutes remaining. The Panthers still well within this one and looking for a great pass, but not going to go this time. But they're still hanging around here, and they definitely have a good shot here as they're looking for one here. Oh my goodness, Aries from Icon. What a shot. Oh my word.
I mean, great vision from Icon there. Sees him on the wall, just throws it up right alongside the wall and gives Aries almost the whole net to shoot in there as the defender was just noticing that he was still up there.
Oh my word, Aries is going off in this series. He is a one-man wrecking crew, but you have to give credit to Icon who looked for him there and sent it right to him. I think Icon's really been the man dishing to him in this one, and Aries has just been making the plays happen as he finds his second goal of this game number 4 as the Panthers look to force game number 5. 3-3 now. Only a minute 40 remaining. This one towards the net. Off the backboard, Steel Iron has the net to shoot at. He's going to make him pay for the mistake. And again, the Gravelords answer right back.
Yeah, unfortunate as Icon could not make the touch there, and Cajun Miller really having to trust him or either get in his way and thus not allowing him to get into a position to make any type of save as Steel Iron had the whole net to shoot on.
Yeah, not going to miss those ones too often here as now Aries on the solo play. What can he do with an air dribble? Oh my goodness, Aries, just stop it right now. A hat trick coming out from him. He's just going insane.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely still have these top 10 plays of the week open, but I think we might just be making Aries a free montage at this point.
Oh my goodness, he is going right off in this one as he's able to get this one to a 4-4 game. And now, can they force a game number 5? We'll have to see. Is 4-4 now. Kaio with a shot towards net. Aries can't get back, and Kaio's gonna snipe it in. And it's a story of this series. C Money. The Panthers get a great goal, and the Gravelords answer back.
Yeah, I mean, great heads up there by KO to realize that he had that bottom corner to shoot on instead of taking control there. Like I've noticed most of the Gravelords tend to do more times than not is try to take control and make a play. But he saw the play before taking control in that situation.
And now a minute remaining. Once again, the Panthers are going to have to make another highlight reel play if they're going to want to tie this ball game up and give themselves a chance here in this game as a shot towards net saved away by Steel Iron. Aries sending it back. Looking for the demo. Is going to find it, but a clear coming out from Zap as Aries going to stop it down. Steel Iron, though, sending it out. Aries trying to take control. Gets it by 1. Kaio just harassing Aries, knowing that he's the man to watch out for. He's going to send it up high. Looks like Icon might have been looking for the bump. Steel Iron gonna try to find a pinch. Gonna find a dunk, though, coming through. As Aries now, what can he do this time? He's sending it towards the net. This ball just dangerous. Icon just has to put it in, but Kaio makes the save, and maybe a little bit too aggressive from Icon there. As now the counterattack opportunity, looking for the dagger. Here's Zap, denied away by Aries. Now final seconds, 2-on-2 opportunity. Aries looking for the demo there, can't find it off the post. Kaio with a great save. And now final 10 seconds, the Panthers looking to tie this one up. Aries towards the corner, trying to find it in. Cajun can't snipe it. Icon still looking, but he can't make it go. And now final seconds, last chance for the Panthers. This ball popped up high. They're gonna have to take it the length of the pitch. Aries popping it up, looking for a teammate. Gonna take it himself. What can he do? He gets a great pitch, able to send it down. It just has to touch the ground here, and it will touch the ground. The Gravelords are gonna make it happen despite all of that, and they hold on to win.
Yeah, that was definitely incredible showing, and Aries really stepping up there in them last two to almost take it to a game 5. Just an incredible showing from both teams, though, especially after that little game 1 warm-up from Aries as he made the unfortunate own goal. But
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
That was just incredible overall, and I wonder if we have somebody in. Yeah, we got KO up in here.
We do. Let's what do you say? Let's get this man. Let's get this man in here to see money.
Working on it. Working on it. Oh,
There
you
we go.
got it
I
faster.
got you. I got
You got
you.
it faster.
I'm a little bit quicker. I'm a little bit quicker. What's going on, Kai? Are you guys taking the series? A crazy series. How you doing, man?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're pretty happy with that win. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys had to fight for it there. You take the first two games, but I
Mhm.
mean, Aries, man, he was kind of going insane there in that one, and you guys had to try to find any way to shut him down. I saw you got a good bump on him. Was that part of your strategy after you saw kind of what he was able to do in those first couple games?
I mean, after game two, we kind of realized that we need to shut him down. I hate to admit it, but he's kind of their carry. But yeah, other than that, we just knew after game two we needed to shut can because his aerial control is pretty amazing. I can't lie.
Yeah.
See money?
I've, well, I was just at what were you guys ever like overly stressed about, the game 5 reverse sweep potential there in game 4 there? Is that one was just back and forth the whole time, whether it was tied or you guys were up 1. I'm not sure if Panthers I think they went up 2-1 at one point, but other than that,
I mean, after game three, we kind of knew what we needed to fix. So going to game four, we were ready, and basically all we're saying was try and shut down Ares, and we did that. That bump that I had, kind of started us off, and we knew. I mean, I think it was his hat trick goal where he had like that air carry or air dribble. We knew that after that, we just got to jump for everything that he goes for. So
Yeah,
okay.
and you guys were able to pull it off and taking the victory, and yeah, improving to 2-0 on the road, trying to repeat as champions here for the rival league. Well, congratulations, man, and best of luck the rest of the way.
all right, thank you guys.
All right, that was Kaio from the Gravelords. Gravelords able to take this series 3-1. Congratulations to them on taking home the victory here, improving to 2-0. And up next, we have our next matchup. We have Gravity taking on Pinnacle, a rematch from last season's semifinals in the playoffs. That series went to game number 7, so it's bound to be an exciting one. Should be a lot of fun. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.